with the flourish, guys.
And he does it on the reverse just for good measure. Wow, what showmanship.
My goodness, if you're going to go windmill, you might as well make it as flashy as possible. Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding.
Got it! What a shot! And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen.
Some fantastic numbers here for Freak. 16 points and a couple of nice steals, too. Really dominating this game, just taking it over.
And really, the fact that he's making it look so effortless while he's doing it.
They've got Peyton. Batum is out there with Laverne. Then there's Kent Bazemore, and it's Jefferson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And that's the group for Steve Clifford as we begin the second half.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list.
And it's good. And that's now 19 points for Freak.
Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
Up top, Batum. Outside Jefferson. The shot by Peyton. And it's Freak with the rebound. The Heat leading by 16. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Offline with his three. The Hornets shooting 40% from the field. Here's Bazemore. Screen by Jefferson. Peyton dishes to Jefferson. And the foul called on Freak. That's his third foul of the game. And there's Al Jefferson on the assist by Peyton. Peyton's got 5 assists tonight. The Hornets have shot just above 55% of the line, going 5 of 9.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great, about 77% as a team.
And, you know, that just added to their confidence at the offensive end. I mean, knowing that free throw shooting was something they didn't have to worry about gave them a lot of confidence to play freely.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Hornets dance.
And now we have a chance to check out Freak here. He's coming off an excellent season. First in scoring, second in free throw percentage, and he was also the NBA's third leading rebounder among elite company when it comes to working off the glass.
Yeah, and that's what made him #1 last year. You can't stop him, and you really can't contain him.
Peyton on the double team. Pass to Buckner. Right side a screen. No luck. Now Charlotte takes it the other way. Guys, there's still time for them to make a run.
But the margin of error is history.
Can't have any wasted possessions down the stretch. Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Bosh, the screen. Now here's Freak. He's guarded closely. Puts it up from 17. The offensive rebound. Here's Winslow. And he banks in the layup. And the Heat lead by 13.
They have got to box out better than that. That putback's just another example of what a difference there's been between these two teams.
Here's Laverne. Soft touch off the glass. Laverne's got 5 points in the quarter.
And he found the soft spot in the D on that possession.
Here's Freak. Nails the 16-footer.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. That's a thing of beauty.
The Hornets have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Payton kicks it to Bazemore. Payton outside. He dishes it to Laverne. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
Jeremy Lamb's checked in for Elfrid Payton. For Charlotte, they have shot 60% from the line, 6 of 10. The Heat leading by 10. And here's Freak. 21 points in the game.
Move the ball. It's sticking too much.
Bosch heads the pick for Freak. Shoots off the screen, and it's off the back rim. No good.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there. I'm sure he appreciated it.
Courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here's a peek at the league's top scorers from a season ago. Freak number 1.
At any time soon, and it's safe to say neither will anyone who watched him.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And some changes here for the Hornets. Carlisle, he's checked in for Jefferson. And Mirotic subbed in for Laverne. He's perfect from the line this time.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
That's good.
And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
Pass to Carlisle. He kicks to Mirotic. There's the pick. Pulls up on the wing. It's hauled in by the Heat.
With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in control of this game.
And no doubt about it, rebounding is an effort stat, folks. They've been more determined than their opponent thus far.
5 on the clock. And it's Freak missing. Hornets trail by 10. Mirotic the screen. Here's Carlisle. And fouled hard that time. They'll get to the line and shoot 2.
And a look here at the Heat, how they ranked in the NBA last season. 4th in opponent shooting percentage, 9th in opponent points per game. And in terms of scoring points off turnovers, a decent season for them. I mean, they were in the top half of the league in that category.
And you mentioned their ranking in terms of opponent field goal percentage. Such an important stat. They did not give up the easy looks. You really had to work for whatever you got.
And he makes the first. Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for the Hornets. Both good from the line that time. There's 1:26 left in the third. Now here's Freak. He's got 21. Pass to Hines. And counts the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
Yeah, great concentration there, Greg. Hung in there. He didn't let that contact throw him off at all. Stayed focused on the rim, knew he was going to get hit, and still was able to finish.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Miami.
And they've made the long range look like a layup at times in this one, guys.
Something that's also benefited them tonight are the turnovers they've forced and the points that have come along with those forced turnovers.
.107 left in the third. Here's Bazemore. Carlisle. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. He's got 7.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
They set the pick. Jacks up a 3. And again, it's the Heat missing.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Lamb passes to Bazemore. Now here is Mirotic. He's guarded closely. Now the pass to Carlisle. 5 on the clock. Mirotic the screen. They double in with Freak. And it's blocked. In transition, here comes Miami. Freak with the ball. Cans the shot with nobody near him. Freak's got 24 points.
And with that 3, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
They get a hand on it, and stolen by Freak. Jumps up. Oh, wow. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Great point. I mean, that aggression has allowed them to just create a lot of havoc, and boy, are they taking advantage.
And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. The Heat leading by 14. On the floor for Miami starting the fourth. The big men are Bosch and Whiteside. Then it's Winslow. Then it's Freak. Drops one. In from the wing. Freak's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Heat.
Yeah, what a play right there. Got his man tumbling to the floor, and then the balance to knock it down.
Unbelievable move. Rush hour handles supreme right there.
And that one's good. That's now 8 points for Al Jefferson.
Love the work there. They got the most out of that possession.
Here's Freak. Offensive rebound. Bosch kicks to Freak. Feeds it to Winslow. Now here's Freak, covered by Payton. Bosch, and the Heat get another bucket right there.
I mean, if you're looking to get back into this game, you have to get tougher defensively.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Knocked loose. And here we go. Freak heading to the hoop. And slammed in by Whiteside.
And that's how you take the steal and turn it into a transition opportunity.
I think that's the perfect time to do it, Greg. I mean, those few seconds after the turnover, strike right away because the defense has no chance to get organized.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear the Heat's coach going over their game plan during that break. He made sure that everyone was on the same page and that the offense needed to run through Whiteside. Coach reminded them that he is supposed to be the key factor tonight, and he still wants to see that happen. It's pretty late in the game to be altering the game plan, but they're going to come out with a different look here, guys. Back to you.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. Lamb, and that's in. Nice feed on the play.
He can be a matchup nightmare if he can get it in the paint.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Hornets dance team.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. The Heat leading by 16.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Jefferson with the double team. Freak kicks to Winslow. The feed now to Freak. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession.
Maybe the ball was a little slick. I don't know. That's a pass he should have handled, though.
Here's Payton. Nice D from Bosch.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Pass to Buckner. Clock at 6. Now here's Freak. D right on him. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Hornets trail by 16. Payton outside. They set the pick. Kicks it to Lamb. To the middle. Unloads from 9. Jefferson's shot is off.
I tell you what, for what's really an elementary shot, he looked a little nervous on that release.
Now here's Freak. He's covered closely. Batum grabs the miss.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Payton outside. Lamb dishes to Jefferson. Offline from the top of the key. The Heat leading by 16.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Freak with it. That's tipped. It's taken away by Payton. Drops in the breakaway layup. Miami's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. Batum passes to Lamb. And he drops in the layup off the glass. The Heat have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break.
2 minutes remaining.
There's the double team with Lamb. Trying to get back on track. It's rebounded by Jefferson.
And that's an important rebound, especially on a night where the board work has not been their best.
But they're still in this one, fellas. Can they pump it up a notch here in the clutch?
In transition, here comes Miami. Freak with the ball. 1:32 left in the fourth quarter. Jefferson with the double team. And he gets it to go. 30 points for Freak.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
All right, Charlotte, now entering the court for your viewing entertainment, the Hornets dance team. Make some noise!
Charlotte making a switch. Bazemore's checked in.
Kent Bazemore.
.124 left in the game. Payton kicks to Laverne. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Going to the line, Joffrey Laverne. Shooting 2.
All right now, gentlemen. 2 shots. Blue shots.
First free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Heat leading by 12. Got a piece of it. Batum with the steal.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for Miami.
And Clark, they really lit it up in this one. Fantastic offensive performance.
Most definitely. They shot the ball extremely well. It's a game to be proud of.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And, Greg, we know familiarity breeds contempt. I would expect things to become more heated as these teams face each other going forward.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Freak. Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
6 on the shot clock. And another basket for Miami.
This is a serious game-clinching run they're on.
Yeah, I agree with you. Just not backing off here. I mean, they're looking to close this one out in style. What a time to have this kind of surge.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
No good there. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, much appreciated, and now let's present our Freak. What'd you notice about his performance, Kenny?
You know, Freak was a 4.0 honor student growing up. And tonight, that high IQ is one of the things we saw on display with that sensational performance. Combine his smarts with the fact that he lives and breathes basketball, there's no doubt that he's one of the most intelligent players we have in this league.
Well, he showed us just how good he can be when he's at the top of his game. And the building was stunned. You saw people leaving early, throwing popcorn, throwing hot dogs, spilling soda. He put on a CSDP, a crowd shut down performance. Man, that's what I'm talking about, Ernie.
And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan,